Matt Cope here with the new flat rate. We've had some questions regarding how we use bubble wrap insulation as an add-on in our company. And so today I'm going to show you just some quick things you can do about possibly using it to insulate either the inside of a return box and or the inside of an air handler. Very simple, and I won't waste your time. This right here is just a little piece of 1-inch bubble wrap. There's several different sizes, the most common of which though is the 1-inch and the 3/8. Either one of them will do, but if you're dealing with anything that's going to sweat, such as a supply or something like that, best to go with the thicker version of the insulation. Now, a couple of things you're going to need. First of all is just a basic roll of shiny duct tape, just metallized duct tape, something to finish off the edges with. One thing that I recommend also is a spray adhesive. Just helps the insulation to adhere to the surface that you're putting it on. And then the Dynastick pins. It's just a little adhesive backed pin that allows you to permanently fasten the insulation to whatever it is that you're working on. So first step is, if there's any old insulation, make sure you take it off. Clean the surface up the best you can. It doesn't have to be like new. But in this case, let's just go ahead and place some of the sticky pins on the surface that we're going to insulate. And, use plenty of them. They're not expensive, and you want to make sure that it's never going to fall off so that it always looks good. And then one thing that's good is after you put those down, just kind of coat the surface with a quick light coat of adhesive contact cement. Then you're just going to take your piece of insulation and just press it down on the pins. And then in order to keep it from coming back off, we use a lock type washer that just pushes down on the nails coming out of the sticky pins. And then, once we do that, it's just kind of nice to finish off the edges with a little duct tape, make it look a little bit more professional. Now, if you're working on the inside of an air handler, you may need to pull out the blower motor as well as the whole blower assembly, and then also the indoor coil possibly, in order to insulate the area. If the indoor coil won't come all the way out, that's typically okay. You can still cut around the insulation, around the drain pan and stuff, so you can still replace it where the blower assembly is to get rid of all that old fiberglass insulation. Alright, now once we're done, it's going to look something kind of like that. Pretty basic. Probably do a little better tape job. But you've got to watch out for your nails, the little sticky pins that stick up. Now keep in mind there are different lengths of these. These ones might have been a little bit short for this type of insulation. So you want to make sure you get ones that are long enough for the insulation itself. But always go back through and just cut off the tip to make sure that nobody's going to get poked or cut when they come back behind you and service them later. Now, if you did the inside of it, I went ahead and redid this one. It's going to look something like this. Can you see it now?
Tilt it a little bit.
Like this?
Yeah, just tilt it around.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Alright, but that's it. And that's just a brief interview about how we use the insulation. Typically, we'll put it inside return boxes, anywhere that's visible to the customer, as well as anywhere we might want to get fiberglass insulation out of the airstream. So thank you very much, and again, this is Matt Cope with the new flat rate, saying go out and try it out.